In this video, we're going to explore the different ways of finding the resources you need. We'll start at the main homepage. The most obvious way to find a resource is by using the search box at the top of the screen to enter the title or author or a key word. Searching on the title is most likely to focus you in on the resource you need the most quickly. So let's try an example. We're going to search for Just for Starters. We enter the name in the box and either click the magnifying glass or press Return on the keyboard to begin the search. And there it is, at the top of the search results page. On the search results page you can see some basic information, but to see more details, click on the title or picture. But what if you don't know the title or even the author? Say, for example, you want to see what resources are available to help you understand the book of Romans. Let's try typing Romans into the search box. You can see that the store has found 8 different resources that relate to the book of Romans. If you only want to see resources that are in the Pathway Bible Guides series, click on that series in the blue box at the left of the screen, and the search results will be narrowed to meet that additional criteria. Or perhaps you particularly wanted to see what material Gordon Cheng has written. So to do that, first we're going to clear the Pathway Bible Guides filter. And then we'll click on Gordon Cheng's name in the author list. You can see from the number in brackets after his name that there are going to be 4 Romans resources by Gordon. So we click, and there they are. There are other ways to achieve the same search result. So let's this time perform an advanced search from the menu at the very top. We'll type Romans into the description field. Then we'll go down to Series and select Interactive Bible Studies. And in the author selection box, we'll click on Gordon Cheng. And then click the Search button. And there we see the 3 interactive Bible studies that Gordon has written on the book of Romans. Let's now return to the home page and have a look at some other ways of finding resources. Probably the most obvious way is to browse through the categories and subcategories in the main menu. So the main categories are Outreach, Follow-up, Growth, and Training. But as you move the mouse over those main categories, you can see other subcategories. Let's say we're looking for an evangelistic resource to give away to a non-Christian friend. Let's just click on Outreach and see what happens. The important things to note on the resulting page are firstly that the resources shown are just a small selection of key resources in that category. You'll see that there are 9 items showing. Yet in the subcategory list in the blue box, you can see there are far more resources available than just these 9. And the second thing to note is that there is a brief explanation of what we mean by that category or subcategory. Okay, so we want an evangelistic resource to give away. We don't really want a course or Christmas cards, and we want it to be evangelistic rather than just raising issues. So let's click on Evangelistic Resources. Now we find there's 62 different resources listed. At the moment, only 5 are appearing on each page, so we're going to change that so that they all appear on one long page. So we select Show All. We don't want to read through all 62, but we think maybe we want to find a book for our friend. So let's click on Book under Format. Now that has our list down to 21 titles. And we can see the list of authors there, so we're going to choose one of our favourite authors, John Chapman. And now I've got my list of evangelistic books down to a selection of 2 by John Chapman. If I change my mind, I can unselect John Chapman and then select, say, John Dickson. But there are some other ways to find resources. So let's return again to our home page. Back on our home page, very prominently placed is a rotating display of some of our latest releases. If you see an item there that interests you, just click on it when it's showing and this will take you to more information. Directly under this rotating display are 3 other boxes that will help you find resources: Browse By, Bestsellers, and Resources For. You can browse by key author names, or key series, or some of our resources in the 2 Ways to Live range. So let's target one of our key series by clicking on that heading. And we'll have a look at the Mini-Zines series by clicking on that. And there's the 8 titles in that series on display. We'll just go back to the home page again. You can also see what books, tracts, Bible studies and training resources are particularly popular in the bestsellers section. So, for example, 2 Ways to Live is number 1 in the tracts at the moment. Finally, under the Resources For heading, we've put together some basic introductions to resources aimed at specific ministries: pastors, small groups, youth ministry, etc. These introductions will explain the different types of resources we offer for that type of ministry, and will provide links to those resources. In our next video, we'll look at how to actually place items in your shopping cart and place an order.